Welcome back. This week's word vitamin is all about unsolicited advice, giving it and receiving it. If you find that you're not being listened to as much as you would like to, it may well just be because you're dishing out unsolicited advice. Sometimes when friends or colleagues or people just want to talk to us, all they need is for us to hold the space. They just want to download. If we invite ourselves to give unsolicited advice, we may well be being invasive, condescending, or just plain disrespectful. Just have a think about the times when you've actually just wanted to share about something, anything, and all of a sudden somebody out of left field starts telling you what you perhaps woulda, shoulda, coulda done. It's very rare that adults enjoy unsolicited advice from other adults unless they've asked for it. Now, soliciting advice, people come to me and there's a transaction where they pay for my time and they solicit my advice. A solicitor is the same kind of thing. You pay a fee for a solicitor and they give you advice on that. However, if you're a friend of mine, many of my friends will download, as I will with them, but I would not offer them advice unless they asked for it. If they said to me, "What do you reckon?" well, I would share my opinion. And sometimes, whether it's with my husband or a close friend, they will just need to download, but they'll say something and something will tag for me and I've seen something or I've noticed a pattern or there's something that I could offer, I believe, to help them, and I'm generally coming from a loving place. What we need to do is ask for permission. So it might sound something like, after they've finished downloading, not interrupting them, and once they've finished saying, "Wow, okay, that just blew me away hearing that," or "Would you like me to offer you some feedback or input, or did you just need me to listen?" And sometimes people just need you to listen. They're still processing. They don't want input. They're already full. And I just find when I ask for permission, often clients or friends, clients that don't ask for permission because they're soliciting my advice. But for friends, I'll say, "Would you like my feedback?" Or "I've got something I could offer if you're open to hearing it." And they will either say yes or no. Now, there are times when, as a woman, I'm doing something and my husband might want to give me his opinion, but I actually don't need it or I don't want it because it just would be too confusing, or I already know what I need to do. And his compass, his true north, would be in a different place. So I need to say, "Thanks, sweetheart, but I'm good." So what do you like at putting up a respectful boundary when somebody's giving you advice that you haven't asked for? These are really important boundaries for us to have as adults. Now, I also had a situation the other day where there was a delicate issue and a dear friend of mine said to me, "What do you reckon?" And I had to say, "What I think is in conflict with what you think, so do you really want to hear this?" Because I love and respect you too much to people please you and just say something that's going to align with what you think, because I see it very differently. And I had to say that before I went ahead. Now, we are solid friends. This friend asked me anyway to say what I needed to say. We disagreed, but that was fine. That's a safe friendship. And there are often times in intimate relationships where we do need to disagree with respect. So, unsolicited advice. How are you going with that? If you get a chance to read this week's word vitamin, there might be some tidbits in there that are useful. Lots of love. I'll be back next week. Bye.